Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we do apologize, but there was a bit of a communication issue between us and DreamHack. And I'm getting some weird noises in my headset too. I'm not sure what that's about. But hopefully you guys aren't getting them. It's LDLC and Titan, and we just missed the pistol. I'm so sorry, but it's, because we're not actually at the where the players are playing, there was a bit of a technical issue, and we missed the live start just a little bit here. But now we're into it, and someone's going to be joining any second. Of course, this is DreamHack Stockholm and LDLC. They're on the CT side here with the rifles and everything. Shoxy got to be careful he doesn't shoot his teammate on the other side, but it works out all right here for Titan. In fact, they get in, they get 2 kills, they get a 3rd kill here in Apex, and MBK looking to see if he can stop this from happening, and he's not going to be able to. It's now a 1-on-2 here. Happy. There's still been no bomb plant, but this is a tough position. LDLC must have been feeling great winning that pistol round, and then right back into feeling pretty badly about almost losing this round. Happy's going to have to try and clutch it. He's walking up very close to the bench, and Kenny's there with a rifle in hand. This is definitely not going to be easy, and he hasn't got a kit, so he can't spend all the time in the world here doing it. That's a good headshot, but now he's 1 bullet away from death, and Kaylee sneaking around. He's going to be caught looking the wrong way at the wrong time. It's Kaylee to pick up a triple and win Titan the 2nd round, and you can see the faces here of the players on LDLC. Shoxy in the middle, and MBK all the way over at the far left, looking a little bit disappointed. Can't really blame them. Well, 3rd round coming up, and we'll have to see if LDLC can avoid taking this too much to heart and just continue struggling and fighting, as it were. Currently, we're still seeing the players, so I'm not sure if we can switch it back to the game. There we go. Apex dropping a little bit low, and it's no surprise. LDLC can't really go for a full buy, but they've actually forced it up anyway. They've got 1 M4, 1 Scout, and a bunch of armor and pistols. So they're not going to bend just yet. Maniac gets spotted out up in the apartments. That's Kiyoshima jumping around down on the ground. That's a good kill from Happy. The Scout puts into play. Kiyoshima in a nice position. Going to pick off 1. The Molotov is going to almost kill him. It will be Kenny with the AK shot instead. Shoxy in the corner. Takes down 1. It's going to bounce back now. Titan in a 2-on-3. They're up against a force buy, but they might end up losing this round. It's the Belgium leader, Existence, alone. In a bit of a 1-on-2 here. Got no grenades. Got very little health. Hasn't got control of the bomb. And both the LDLC members are looking straight at him. Tries to get out here. Hasn't found any damage on either player yet. And when he walks forward here, Smith is going to be in an easy position. Existence picks up the bomb, but he can't make this run. I don't think this is going to happen. Not even close. He's going to keep going, but look at MBK's position. You can hear him running already. So backup's been called for. MBK misses that first shot, but again, there's going to be 7 seconds, 6 seconds. He can't actually put the bomb down here. 4 seconds. Is he really going to do it in the last second? Oh, God, it's so close, and he gets the bomb. That's magnificently timed for Existence. He's still going to go down, but that's more than he could have asked for. That's an $800 bonus for Titan that they probably shouldn't have had. What a marathon run for Existence here, but LDLC, on the other hand, you can see them high-fiving there. Happy with the glasses sitting next to MBK. Definitely an exciting situation for them. Now let's see where we're at. 4th round coming up, and this time Titan, in spite of that bomb plant. Or maybe because of it. It might be that they feel like we have enough money the upcoming round because of the bomb plant that we're not going to force it up here. It's a nice headshot from Smith. Kenny takes a random jump and instantly regrets that he did it. Apex having a fight long range here, and it's not going to work out well. They're rotating more people in, and it's going to be Kiyoshima long range with the FAMAS to take him down. So no big surprise. Titan not fighting much luck here without any armor or anything like that. They just purchased a couple of pistols, but I suspect they're going to be able to buy in the upcoming round. Kiyoshima actually does go down. Maniac with a shot here, and now Smith's trying to see if he can find a return frag on anybody. So a little bit of damage being dealt here to LDLC. Still really early in the game, but it's good for Titan if they can take a couple of rifles away here. Shoxy comes in, finishes Existence, and we're going to be at 3-1. So yeah, now things have calmed down a little bit, and Titan can make the buy, which is why they didn't make it in the previous round. Makes a lot of sense.
perfect map. Mirage is the perfect map to have this kind of battle on as well between these two teams. Good reaction there by Smith to pick up Kenny, who was trying to peek. But this is a map that both of these teams are very familiar with. They've got a lot of experience on it as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they develop their game, and with so much on the line, because we talked about this going into this match and a little bit at the beginning of the show, that basically this match is going to settle who made the right decision in these teams' eyes. As far as, you know, who reshuffled with who. These two new teams were basically just put together, and they tore apart the old Titan lineup, they tore apart the LDLC lineup, and the Epsilon lineup too. So this is how things are looking now, and Maniac and Kaylee are getting picked apart by LDLC right now. So this is looking like LDLC are in a fantastic position. They're sitting on the bomb in mid.
Good kill from Kaylee here, and Maniac does spot out Shoxy, so he knows exactly what's going on. He's going to pick up that headshot, so back into a 2-on-2. Kaylee with the grenade, and it's going to be a 1-on-1. Kiyoshima on 7 health versus Maniac. There's still plenty of time here for the Titan player to get the bomb and then walk somewhere else.
Yeah,
and
Maniac has got that bomb as well. Smart play here by Maniac, just patiently pacing himself. And it's also very scary for Kiyoshima because he's got 7 HP. So taking a fight with Maniac, he has to be picture perfect. Like, he has to be pinpoint perfect with his accuracy right here.
But now Maniac is risking a lot by waiting around like this. Because if this clock goes down to like 15-10 seconds, Kiyoshima, instead of fighting, he can try and hide and wait for Maniac to be forced to put down the bomb. So yeah, and that's exactly what Kiyoshima is doing right here. Just walking away. Now it's on Maniac to try and put down the bomb instead of waiting. That was a big risk to run there for Maniac, because he could have, and he's going to go down. Kiyoshima picks up the triple. The time spent, he was hoping that Kiyoshima would come looking for him, you know, because the bomb was right down there, and Kiyoshima definitely knew it. So Maniac was thinking, all right, if I pick up the bomb and run away, eventually he's going to come walking this way.
Yeah.
That was a big risk.
But MBK shouting, there's so much on the line. And this is what I'm hoping for, that they don't get too emotionally invested in this match. Like, they have to play their game. They have to focus on playing their game right now and not think so much about who they're playing against. And because LDLC, as far as they're concerned, this is a very mental match for them as well, because they want to prove that they are the top team, that they made the right call with this shuffle, and that they're going to be able to come out ahead here. Titan are the ones now who are on the eco. They're just trying to rush out onto this A site, and already things looking fairly good. They're going to be able to get the plant and a kill from Apex.
Yeah, it's a big success here in this round for Titan, no doubt about that. Kenny getting shot in the back, and they do pick up another kill on Kiyoshima. So yeah, 2 kills and a bomb plant. Definitely mission accomplished for the Titan team, but it's still going to be 5-1. And I think you are right. I mean, this match is going to basically decide who's going to be the bestest friends of all time.
I mean, this is a best of 1, so it's not the best situation to play this out on. I mean, a best of 3 would settle it all, right? On land, best of 3. That whoever walks out victorious from that match, it would be amazing. But best of 1 and LDLC, they have so much to prove here, because everybody says, you know, going into this, oh, it's Titan. They've got Existence. They've got Apex, Kaylee. I mean, they've got so much firepower on this team that they are clearly the best, right? So LDLC, they're the ones who are looking to prove basically to the world that, no, Titan are the ones who are subpar. We are the top dogs in France, and Smith's already managing to pick up a frag.
Yeah, being paired up there with MBK, but unfortunately MBK kept pushing and went down. Apex with a great headshot on Kiyoshima. Happy peeking up close, and that's Kenny taking him down. So now LDLC are in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, and Maniac, when does this smoke clear? Shoxy jumps down, and that makes a bit of noise. So Maniac is going to hear that. They're going to know that there's a man on short right now for LDLC. Maniac has to wonder, is there anybody else here, or if he's rotated back to the site? They know that this is a 2-on-4, and right now LDLC are making the right call. I mean, they've just got one guy on each side of the map, and that's all they can really hope to do at this point, because there's still a minute left on this clock. Titan can be anywhere right now.
Yeah, so much time left. They're taking it so slowly, and that's definitely the right move here. Shoxy's going to be in the corner, picks up the first, goes for a second, and that's not going to work out. Kenny patiently waiting. That would have been... If they were going to win this round, LDLC, it would have been Shoxy picking up 2 or 3 kills in that situation. But it doesn't happen. And now Smiths should save the AWP here.
He shouldn't be making too many plays. He's making noise, though. This is scary. Existence is already going to be hunting for him as well. Smiths is going to manage to get around that corner fast enough. Does he get up into B Apartments? I mean, B Apartments could be a solid position for him to hold from, but it doesn't look like anybody from Titan are going to be going through there. They're all moving out to mid, to A, and there's not going to be any exit frags here for Smiths.
No, but he saves the AWP, and I think that's really the main thing here. If we bring up the scoreboard real quick, I'm wondering how much money is actually on LDLC. It is currently a 5-1, so, I mean, they've done reasonably, but Titan have taken a couple of rifles away. And I guess we'll see in the second once the round pops up here.
Oh, we won't. But there we go. Existence, Maniac, Nyak behind them, their manager. basically one of the best managers in esports, Nyak. He's on top of everything. Really professional, really cool to work with. Titan are looking focused right now. They're under just as much pressure.
You could see just at the end there that actually it's a double up setup for LDLC, and they spent a lot of money in this round to get it. So if they lose another one here, Titan are right back in the mix, but Smiths will open up, takes down Kenny, misses the next flick, and gotta be careful here. Shoxy's gone down, Happy's gone down. Titan are really making it work right here.
It's all over the place, but Kyoshima, perfect position to be in. He drops Maniac. That's not the bomb, but a double kill comes in. Apex and Kaylee clear up the A site. One from Connector, one from Pit, and this is going to open everything up here for Titan. Kyoshima just has to rotate over, but he's going to get smoked off in CT spawn. This is not the best position for Kyoshima to find himself in, and Kaylee will land the shot when it comes down to it. So LDLC faltering here, and the money is a real problem now for this French team. They don't have enough of it to go for a buy here, Anders.
No, they won't. So in spite of having a 5-1 lead, now it's into a 5-3. Could very likely be 5-4 here unless these pistols are going to work some miracles for the LDLC team. They have purchased 3 flashbangs, which is cool. Right now, I'm wondering if they're going to try and crunch the middle, basically. So if you looked at Happy right here, I think he's going to be the guy throwing a flashbang. And then they're all going to peek in the middle. So yeah, exactly right. Happy, going to be flashing into the middle, and then they're all going to peek at the same time and hope to catch a whole bunch of Titan members there. And right now, it's not looking like it's going to happen, but maybe they're waiting for a signal from somebody. Yeah, Smith is here too, so it's a really cool setup, actually. Yeah,
this is very clever. The question is, I mean, they're listening to hear if there's going to be a shot or a step or anything to give anything to give a position away here from a Titan member. That's all LDLC are doing right now. They're just waiting to hear. And there's the flash in, and MBK is just going to go for it. He manages to do some damage to Apex existence, and Apex are basically going to clean up this push. And it just falls apart here for LDLC. They nearly take out Apex, but that's not good enough. They need to get a frag here.
No, it doesn't work out all too good. Happy's going to go down as well. Now, if I had a time machine, I'd like to just rewind the clock back 20 seconds and replay this scenario maybe 10 times in a row, because this was one of the few times where LDLC get the timing down almost, but there may be half a second off on one guy pushing out. If they all got the timing down perfectly, Titan could lose a lot of members in that mid position. So this is what Counter-Strike is really all about. It is down to those margins, and when you're off by just half a second like that, it doesn't work at all. So it was a nice idea, but the execution was not there.
It was not quite there. And they decided to change up the way they're holding as well, LDLC. They put the AWP over on Shoxy. They're going to leave him alone looking towards B apartments. So if anybody comes peeking around there for Titan, they're going to be running into a face full of op. And look at this. He's holding the angle, takes the shot, and a clean kill on Maniac. So LDLC off to a good start in this round, managing to pick up that entry frag, and that's a big win for them. Titans still, however, have control of the bomb, and they're sneaking their way up. Apex tries to find the entry on A site, but he's not going to get it this time around. Happy's victorious.
And MBK looking to jump up here. He's going to spot Kaylee, but Kaylee also sees him. And the bomb is dropped in the middle, or is in the middle area, which could be a problem if it goes down here. In fact, Smith is going to take the kill on Existence. Next in line might be Kenny. He's ready and waiting, but he's getting backstabbed as well. Kiyoshima comes through, leaving Kaylee alone. And that's a long-range shot coming in here. He's looking for more, but they don't have to really fight him.
No, they don't. And you can see them stacking up on short right now. They're just going to make sure that if he tries to make a play for that bomb that's sitting in connector, he's going to get picked off immediately. So good bounce back here by Team LDLC.
You got to appreciate the keyboard angling here, which is a remnant of a point in time when at LANs, there was so little space around each other that there was no way of actually having your keyboard in a regular position, and now it's just carried over. A lot of people keep doing it.
Yeah, if you Existence in particular, his is almost vertical, like compared to him, basically, almost perpendicular to his chest. Like he's got that angle going almost all the time. So, like, it's really cool to see that, and that's unique to CS as well. Like, you don't see that with with Dota or StarCraft or anything else.
And now look at this. The standard A push that I think everyone out of the audience has to recognize as well. Smoke's going off towards jungle and towards CT spawn, and NBK is holding in a good position. If he can pick up a couple of kills here, that's going to be huge for LDLC, but if he doesn't, backup is going to be really far away. They're going to try and plant in the smoke on the other side of the boxes, and it's the right angle, but he can't get the kill on Existence, and now Shoxy goes down.
Yeah, this is not going to help things here. NBK has been forced back into a corner. He's opening this up, though. This is drawing attention away, and NBK does manage to pick up Kenny. Smith finds Apex as well, and this has turned into a 3-on-2 retake situation. They know that Kaylee's up in the apartments, but there it is. Happy trying to take the fight with Maniac, but he doesn't get it done. Smith with the AWP will find the shot, and now actually it's a 1-on-1, and Smith isn't faking. Kaylee! He has no idea!
I think he was distracted from taking that fight with MBK. I don't think he heard. I don't think he actually could have heard that defuse going in there because of all the AK fire going into the background. So very unfortunate for Katie because he was in a great position. He could have very likely done that if it had just been a straight one-on-one, but it sort of went from a 2-on-1 into a 1-on-1, and now LDLC have 7-4. It's still anybody's game at this point, but you know, they're getting a few rounds in here.
I love it, Titan. They're gonna go for a very fast B play here. This could be big for them. There's still a man close on short. There's two guys on short right now. Shoxy's alive on the side as well. Good flash to slow them down. Kyoshima using that FAMAS to try and get some kills, but he gets picked up, and it's just gonna be Shoxy now behind the bench.
Oh, and he even saw that. He read that far way before it happened. He was ready for Apex to jump up there. He still goes down, and Smith comes in with a really great double kill. Apex going to fall in the background. No bomb plant here, and Kenny in a 1-on-3 has the AWP. He's going to pick up the first one. You can never count Kenny out. Once he's in this mood, he's ready to clutch it. He's spotted one more person here. Still got more than a minute left, and they're going to peek him again. And Kenny picks up a second one. Now looking for the third. Happy is on his flank there, and Kenny spots. Oh, he's so fast. He misses the shot. He still has one more chance here. Is not quite out yet. He misses another one. Is he going to get a third strike here? Happy is very close, and Kenny's got the wrong angle. He's going to get it anyway. A sick triple kill. Kenny steals it away, and look at the high fives all around. Titan feeling it now.
Whoa, that was amazing, Kenny. That's the power of Kenny. 1v3, and you still can't count him out of that situation. Oh, and LDLC, I mean, off the back of Smith's as well. Smith's, he got two fantastic kills going into that situation, but that was NBK just counting on Kenny missing, basically. But when Kenny's in this kind of frame of mind, he doesn't miss.
Now, if you had to go back, and I mean, obviously it's very easy for us, 20/20 hindsight, and you know, Samurai and I are not under a lot of pressure playing the game right here. But if you had to do that, then you could have said, well, couldn't they just have waited for Kenny to try and put the bomb down before they fought him?
Sure.
Yes, they could have. And those kind of decisions are really tough to make when you're in the game, but that's what LDLC should have done in that position. They chose to fight him, and
they shouldn't have challenged. And one after the other as well. That's the sort of thing. If you're going to peak together, I mean, still, the shot onto Happy was a thing of beauty as well to open things up. I mean, mid-air, Happy, I'm sure thought that he was out of that.
Oh, look at MBK. He's backstabbing. This is an eco round from LDLC, and the bomb is right there. They've gifted it to him. But in return, MBK is also getting backstabbed by Kaylee, so he's on the timer here, and in spite of such a cool position, oh, he does pick up the kill on the AK. Oh, MBK. This would be the ultimate revenge from having lost that 1-on-3. If they can come back and steal this round, that'd be great.
It'd be magnificent. Though right now, Titan are still in an advantageous position. Apex up in window is going to find NBK, so they're no longer going to have that. They're no longer going to have that AK to fall back on here. LDLC still a man out on short. Existence trying to rotate around. They're going to go ahead for the spray. Can't quite find the shot though. Shoxy's still here. Existence finally removes him from the map, but Titan are sitting on the A site, and they're going to be able to get this plant.
Kenny getting tagged, very low on health here, and it's just 6 seconds left. Where's that bomb plant? There it is. And Happy now. Not with much of a chance here.
Oh, he's got the AWP, though. Manages to land the one shot on Apex. Oh, and he gets the headshot as well. That was way too close. Existence barely lives through.
7-6 scoreline here. Titan, I think they could be happy with 6 rounds on the first half. I think that's going to be enough for them to work with. It doesn't secure them any type of victory, but at this point, no matter how this goes, even if it finishes 9-6 or 8-7, no one can sort of, you know, claim the victory just yet. LDLC, on the other hand, they have brought up this round, but instead of a double up setup, it's a double FAMAS setup. It's just not as impressive.
No, it isn't, but it's still rifles to play with. They still have a few nades as well. Only 2 smokes left on the LDLC. Minute 20 on the clock here. But Shoxy's getting up close. Is he going to get flashed through? Yes, he will get flashed through, but the man he was looking for is currently an underpass. So this gives away some information here. Maniac could potentially pick off Shoxy as Shoxy tries to get back towards that B site.
Yeah, got to be a little bit careful. The couch gets grenaded, so they're going to have to buy a new one eventually, but still more than a minute left, and Titan are making their way up the middle, and LDLC is letting them get a lot of mid control, so they can actually get this close and start taking fights up personal. MBK does take down Apex, and Smith's going to drop to Existence.
This is all over the place. Kyoshima will find the man who managed to get into Whorehouse there. Kyoshima still looking for kills. NBK is going to find Kaylee, who tries to get out of A apartments. It's going to be Existence getting flanked. 2 angles. NBK and Kyoshima getting on him. And now it's just down to Maniac, who did eventually get out of B apartments onto an empty site, but minus the bomb, so he's going to have to try and find a way to get on top of this fast here. He's only got 30 seconds in which to act.
And that smoke concealing Kiyoshima, and when it disappears, Maniac's actually a little bit faster here. Now getting fired up from the apartment. Still got 20 seconds. He can pick up the bomb. He has no idea where the other LDLC member is. He knows there's one in the apps. Oh, and he can make it. He can get to the B bomb site fast enough here. Oh!
He's going to go for the shot. He's going for the fake. He's going for the fake. Is Shoxy going to be in position? They know this now. MBK is going to draw the attention while Shoxy manages to pick up the frag from short.
Now, that didn't work, but I still think that's a very cool idea.
Yeah.
That's a really interesting fake.
It's Shoxy wouldn't have, like, if he kills off NBK there, Shoxy's not going to be there fast enough to be able to stop that plant from happening, and he turns it into a 1v1. So it was all about killing NBK, but NBK played that right, hiding behind the boxes like that, allowing Shoxy to pick up the frag from short. So
now the unfortunate part is that now in the 15th round, and if he had got that bomb plant, actually everyone on the Titan side could have bought here. But as a result, now they have 2 Galils, 2 AKs, and 1 pistol. So actually not going for the B-bomb side probably cost them can end up costing them a lot here. Could be the difference between getting an 8-7 or an 9-6 finish.
Interestingly enough, oh well, it's going to be the smoke. It's going to be the successful smoke round as well. The one that they actually managed to make work last time around. Apex is going to find the entry on NBK, who got bogged down on that A site, and now Titan are in control. They have the A site to themselves.
Oh, Happy getting forced out, and he almost gets the kill. Shoxy and Kiyoshima, and then Shoxy again with the double kill, leaving Kaylee alone, but in not so much of a bad 1-on-2. He's got plenty of time, and he's got the health advantage. He's even got a smoke to be able to pick up that bomb. But he's not going to smoke. He's just going to walk right in, and doesn't get any damage on Kiyoshima, who picks up a triple. That was a little bit sloppy, I think, from the Titan side there at the end.
9-6 now. 9-6 is a bit too close for comfort, especially when Titans seemed like they were getting some control back in that half. I don't think they're looking pretty focused at this point.
Yeah, I think 6 rounds is good enough, but I think if he had put down the smoke on the other side of the bomb, it would have been easier for him to at least get the bomb of the plant. And from there, actually, he had a really good position, so that's a bit of a shame.
This is fantastic, though. All right, let's see exactly how things shape up. This is the close match that we're all hoping for here between these two magnificent teams. LDLC, 9 rounds, 6 rounds for Titan, and it's going into the second half pistol, and this is going to be a crucial round. If Titan pick up this pistol, they're right back in the game, but LDLC, if you find the first frag, this could be big. They're all coming in through underpass right now as well.
A lot of them here. A great setup for Titan for an eventual A push, if that's what it ends up with, though. Kiyoshima is going to drop existence, and they do have a bit of a fight over at the window as well. Still 3 people for Titan here at this A bomb site. That's the important thing.
Yeah, this is the thing. They're going to be able to close in on this, but they're going to come rushing through. Maniac just tries to go through the smoke. He's not going to get the job done, though. Smith, point blank, will take him out, and Apex has been shot down to 17 HP. He doesn't have a lot of health. Shoxy just keeps the train going. 2 kills for him, and this is turning into an LDLC round. The pistol, they've got 5 guys alive on this site, and Kaylee, last man alive here for Titan. He's only got Kevlar, and Kiyoshima instantly gives him. This is going to be Maniac looking still focused, but that was definitely not how things were supposed to go in that pistol there for Titan.
No, it wasn't. And I don't know. It's kind of hard to bet against a team that has Shoxy when you're in a pistol round. I think Shoxy is definitely a contender to be one of the sickest pistol players in Global Offensive.
Interesting. He goes for an MP7 here as well. So banking on Existence not getting a sick 1-dig on Happy already. Smiths will find Maniac, though. That's going to make their intentions clear. It's going to be a B-side play here from LDLC. They aren't messing around. Kaylee's still alive. Good angle to hold with this CZ75 as well. He's going to be able to pick up 1 frag, maybe a second as well. Does good damage to Kiyoshima. And this is going to slow down the push. It sets it up for Kenny, and Existence comes in with the flank, and this is all about Smiths now. LDLC 1v4, and he gets closed in on Existence with a triple kill in this anti-eco.
And just like on the first half, you win the pistol, you lose the follow-up. This is a little bit tricky now. Titan have a great shot of bringing it right back in this game, and LDLC have got to be feeling a little bit disappointed here. This shot is so sick. It's not even like a full peak.
Existence is getting... He is definitely one of those players that's benefited a lot from the roster change. He seems to be just more confident, and he's landing just better shots all around. So it's really impressive to see his level of play just improve. It's kind of like Pronax, same thing from Fnatic. You know, Pronax getting a lot of frags these days when it used to be that he floated more around the lower half of the scoreboard.
Yeah, definitely some improvement, no doubt. Well, Apex having a decent angle, spotting a couple of people in the middle, and it's going to be a really clean headshot on MBK. There are 2 scouts in play, and Happy actually with the CZ is going to take down Apex. Kenny jumping in the back. There's 3 scouts in play. One of them is on Existence here, and he's going to jump and take the kill on Smiths. Nicely done.
Yeah, this is going to open it up here. LDLC, they're committed as well in connector. Kiyoshima not quite able to land a shot there. He's going to get wrapped around on Maniac. Is going to catch him from window, and it's just going to be Happy alive, but not for long. And Titan are now climbing their way back into this match. 8 rounds on the board for them. LDLC having spent everything in that last round. They're going to have to eco in this situation, and that's definitely not good. NBK, he's looking a little wired right now. They're going to be very quiet on LDLC. And again, I have to emphasize everything that's riding on this match. It's going to be so difficult for the players to separate emotions from CS. They need to be focusing on the game and playing their game. Titan are just another team. They can't be thinking about all the baggage that they've invested in this.
Oh, the grenade and the Molotov. They're burning alive. Kaylee, the double barbecue. It's not going to be a triple this time around. Happy. Still up there, but yeah, he fried him some Frenchmen.
He did, man.
It's true French on French action. That's how it's supposed to be, right? When you have a revolution.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they brought a pocket guillotine as well, but that's for after the match.
That's for later. 10-9, ladies and gentlemen. It's 1 round away from Titan being able to equalize here, and well, LDLC could buy once again. Now, I'm curious about what they're going to do. A lot of the rounds that Titan had in the first half when they were on the terror side came from them being able to get a lot of mid control. And you can see Kenny he's peaking Existence here too. So Titan actually putting a little bit more emphasis than LDLC did on controlling the middle of the map. So that could be a very big difference here for either team. LDLC are going up through underpass instead, trying to see if they can get in here. But eventually, it looks like they're going to crunch on the A-bomb side from Connector.
Yeah, that's the plan here. If they can just find an entry here somewhere, it's going to be Existence holding up in connector right now. He's going to manage to make it back around that corner fast enough to stay alive, and that's so crucial at this point. Titan, the last thing they can afford to do is basically give up that entry, because then LDLC are in position to be able to just speed up behind that so quickly. Apex is now about to get flashed in a pit. This could be a great flash for them, but Kiyoshima finds him first.
A little bit too quick. Yeah, they were setting up for something, but it wasn't good enough, and Existence goes down, and here comes the crunch. Shoxy with a double kill. Maniac and Kaylee now 2 on 4. They're wrapping around from apartments, from middle, and from the A slope. So this worked out really great for LDLC, and that entry frag, just like you said, that's what set it all in motion.
That's way too important. And LDLC were just primed. They were ready to go. It's Kaylee and Maniac now in a 2 on 4, and they haven't given up on this situation either. If they can find a frag fast enough, they could try and make an attempt at this, but it does look like at this point they want to just try and back off. Too much time has been burned off that clock. So they're not going to be able to actually get 4 kills and get the defuse. Maniac is kind of caught in the corner here as well, and Happy, despite getting headshot, will get the kill. So LDLC have got to be pretty pleased with this situation, actually. Kaylee is just hiding cleverly over here in CT spawn. If he was just a little bit closer, maybe he could go for the ninja, but it's not going to happen.
We've seen that once before. Who did, was Flusher? Who ninja'd his way through, I think, on Mirage?
Yeah, it was Flusher.
One of our games.
Well, it was versus LDLC, actually.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not this version of LDLC, but the last version of LDLC. And, what, 4 guys were alive on the site, and he's managed to sneak his way onto the site and defuse in the smoke.
That was a lot of fun, but not this time.
Just Flusher things.
Into the 21st round. Kenny has the AWP, and LDLC have got none, but they're not really interested in having one anyway. The kind of push they just did doesn't... I mean, you could do it with an AWP, but it's just less effective. Kenny, I'm not sure Shoxy realizes, but he's one step away from dying if he walks out here.
Oh, he misses the shot, Kenny. Just wide, and actually he's going to take a little bit of damage in this exchange. Information gained there for LDLC. They know that Kenny's now over on the A site. Kaylee's got a good on high position here up in the whorehouse. He could be able to look down through window into mid, but it's going to be Kenny finding NBK. So 1 pick going Titan's way. That's not how things are supposed to go here for LDLC. They can't afford to lose this game. This would reset their loss bonus. So Happy manages to find Apex. Kenny's still alive. Boosted up.
Now, they have enough time, actually, to go for the B-bomb side if they really felt like it. Mirage is a pretty big map when it comes to rotating back around T-spawn, but they could do it and just maybe leave Smiths in the connector and then wait for someone to rotate through. But right now, I think, yeah, they're just waiting. They want someone to peek. Existence runs out of bullets. They're going to get 2 kills in return, so it's not all bad. And now it's a 1-on-3 for Happy here, and he's going to get the first kill, making it a 1-on-2. Still got 30 seconds. He can put down the bomb, which... it's going to be good for LDLC's economy, but he's going to wait a little bit. Fakes it once. He wants to make it a 1-on-1 before he does it. Bit of a peek there from Kaylee. He's still going to be staying alive.
This is where it gets really rough for him. He has to get this kill, and he does. 17 seconds left now. If you can find the man who's out in the open right now, it's going to be Maniac rotating over from the B site. Maniac not quite in position to stop this plant. He's going to take the fight. Happy goes for the kill. And it's not going to happen. He's not going to get it done. Maniac lives. That rotation works out perfectly for Maniac. And you can see Maniac is like, oh man, that was way too close for comfort.
He got caught jumping. He jumped up on that little bench that's right there. The worst possible timing. That could have gone horribly wrong for Maniac, but luckily for Titan, they bring it through. It's 11-10. Both teams still buying. You can see that LDLC don't have proper equipment, but they're still going for it here. And Apex is already down, running a headshot from MBK. Existence trying to flash his way through. Kenny's picked up one, and it might not be the last one.
No, this is very good here. Now Titan, they're going to have to try and deal with this smoke. Existence is still looking to take a fight. He's going to do a little bit of damage there to Happy. And NBK is going to find the kill on Kaylee, but Kenny's now in position. They don't have any more smokes to block him off either. And the bomb is dropped out in the middle of nowhere. This is worst case scenario. Now Kenny, he's going to turn this into a field day.
Yeah, so fourth kill. He's going to go for the AC, misses the flick. It's a one-on-one. So Kenny, a lot riding on his shoulders in this one round. Flash goes out and he goes down. Happy with the triple in return. Ace has been denied and LDLC take a further round lead. And you can see the excitement here on the French players.
They're talking over what happened there for sure. NBK still so emotional. And we used to call that guy the Iceman. That's the crazy thing. He used to be the Iceman for very games, and now he's just so emotionally invested in this game. Definitely making noise.
Well, like you said earlier, it's probably due to who they're playing against as well.
Yes.
Like, yeah, it makes a big difference.
It's very dangerous, though.
Your old captain that you've been playing with for such a long time, now you're fighting him instead.
What, like 5 years or something he's been playing with Existence? I mean, it's a change, and it was a huge change in decision. NBK making this new team with LDLC. Titan taking 3 of the old LDLC members. I mean, there's so much on the line, just with the orgs behind this, but also with the players.
Yeah, Smith's also previously on the Titan lineup. Well, it is an eco round for Titan, which means LDLC have a really good shot here of furthering the gap between the two teams. Still nothing has been decided. 10-12 is by no means over here on Mirage. It's a pretty even map in that sense.
Yeah, exactly. This is a map that can still go anyway. Maniac in position on short. He's going to put some damage out there. Shoxy whips around and takes him out. Shoxy with the double kill, in fact. But it's going to be Kenny crouching on the side and Apex in shadow. This is actually a very good situation here for Titan. They're going to be able to get some frags. Apex is in a lethal range, but he's going to get overwhelmed by Kyoshima and Kenny.
Oh, I want him to have a kit here, but Kyoshima jumps. It would have been fun if he had just stayed there and they'd ended up hunting for him somewhere, but he didn't have a kit, so even that was going to be really difficult.
They're very thorough there as well with checking all the angles.
Not leaving anything to chance. 13-10 is now the scoreline, and we're getting into the 24th round here. And actually, they forced it up. Titan not going for a double eco, which means
this is
Deagle on Existence. Yeah, this is scary.
This is so important now. Titan, if they lose this round, they're ecoing when LDLC will be able to get onto match point.
Yeah.
Everything is on this round right now for Titan. And they go for the pop flash in a pit. Apex picks up Smith, but NBK manages to return on him. Existence with that Deagle. We've seen how deadly he was, but NBK and Shoxy, they're rolling over Titan. LDLC, just like that, they turn this into a 4v1.
Again, the split play coming in. Titan not sure which angle to cover, and they end up trying to cover all the angles, which is not as effective. And Maniac is hiding right here. No head armor, no defuse kit. It's going to pick up the first kill. Can't get the second. Shoxy will get a double. It's going to be 14-10, and Titan will not be able to buy in this round. They're going to have to eco again, unless they want to force it up to just try and prevent the... But I would rather see them fight for overtime at this point.
Yeah, that's the right call. I mean, it's been so close. It's been so close so many times.
Yeah, and look at this. If you haven't been paying attention, you might be surprised to see Kyoshima being the top fragger right now. But no. But the fact is that he's shown this quality for a long time.
That's why they go with Kyoshima. He's smart and he's very aggressive. And when he gets into that game face, that game mode, he can take on anybody right now. They saw the potential in him, LDLC. They picked him up, and it comes as no surprise that he's the one leading the charge right now for them.
Yeah, I remember having this conversation with Shoxy at Gfinity, and then again at Gamescom.
At Gamescom, yeah.
Where he pointed out specifically that Kyoshima was a smart player that he really wanted to play with, and he's not wrong either. Maniac and Apex go down here. And Titan can't really make this work. They purchased some pistols, but they're going to be able to buy next round anyway and try and fight for overtime.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about the overtime now for Titan. They're going to have 5 shots at it. LDLC, they're actually developing a big bank here as well. This is going very good for them in this anti-eco round. They're managing to just get it near perfect here, unless Kenny can find a parting shot on someone, looking for the headshot on Happy, but he's been spotted out now. He's only got 30 HP. He does make it out of there alive, though. So that's nicely done there by Kenny.
But for how long?
Yeah, but for how long? He's about to get boxed in. Oh, and he misses the jump as well. Now he's caught in the corner, and Happy hunts him down. 15-10 LDLC on the brink of putting Titan down into the lower bracket match.
Well, we're going to be moving on to see if that's going to happen or not. I'm wondering what Titan are going to pull out here in the what maybe the last round. It's just going to be the one up on Kenny, but he has no armor, so it's a straight glass cannon here from the French superstar.
But we've seen how lethal he can be. Not counting Titan out of it until the very end, until 16 rounds have been called for LDLC. LDLC again going for that success. They're going for the A play again. They're setting up for the crunch play. They've got a man up in connector right now, Titan. He's going to be the linchpin here. Existence has to get something done when he peaks.
Yeah, if only someone could flash in Existence, that'd be great. But in fact, that's not happening right here. And LDLC are going to be in position once again very soon to make this work. Are they going to boost someone up in window? The timing might be perfect for it. Yeah, they already got Happy up here. He's walking through, and Existence is looking at that angle. He's suspecting that something might be up, and he's going to get the kill. Nice opening headshot here for Titan.
Oh, this is way too dangerous. They don't have any smokes anymore. They don't have any smokes to block off Pit as well. They have to get control of Courtyard and Short, but Apex is alive on this site. This is not looking good. Apex still here, but just barely gets taken out. 3-on-3 situation, but Kaylee now comes into the play. Kenny gets a shot with the AWP, and that's going to be it. Titan knew exactly how to set up for that position. Yes. The smoke not being down there to block Kenny off was crucial.
Team ace as well. Everyone from Titan picked up a single kill each. So right now, Kenny's at 24. Kiyoshima's at 25. This is getting close. Now, we've got to take a look at the scoreboard for LDLC real quick because we need to know how much money they have. So they have enough to buy this round. They can buy next round again. If they lose this round, the next one, they might be forced to eco, at which point Titan could see that overtime.
Exactly. This is way too close for comfort. LDLC were clearly looking in that last round to get full control of Courtyard, control of Short, and be able to plant from there and just ignore CT spawn, ignore Kenny. It just didn't happen. Existence getting that first frag window was just so crucial. Kenny, in this position, he's going to manage to make it out of here alive as well. Big kill there. Brings it back to a 4-on-4. NBK, if he peeks this, Kaylee's going to find NBK, and this is falling apart now for LDLC. They're just getting too hungry here.
Yeah, and I actually think they need to win 3 rounds in a row, Titan, sorry, to actually force the eco because of the round loss bonus. So there's a long road ahead still. This is going to be 2 more rounds coming up here from LDLC with rifles, I'm pretty sure. Happy now in a 1-on-4, and he's going to go down. That's Kenny with a triple kill, just one at a time. Man. Precision strike picking LDLC apart into the 28th.
This has happened before when these two teams played on cash. LDLC ahead, making the right calls, and they couldn't close the game. Is it going to happen here again on LAN? Only 3 rounds left here. Titan are getting back into this game, but it's a full buy here from LDLC. They spend nearly everything to fully equip this team. Smiths has the AWP now. That's going to be a bit of a change of pace.
And he's, I was going to say he was running to pick off somebody at B, but he slows down. If he goes for the peek again, he's got to be a little bit careful, but yeah, he's just avoiding the grenades. I'd like to see them try and use Smiths to really get this first pick off.
It seems like, I mean, if they go for the AWP on him, he should be the one who's going to be taking point. Shoxy's going to get into Whorehouse, however. This could be a good opportunity for him. Not sure if he made noise on ladder there, but I think Kaylee might have heard him.
Yeah, but Shoxy's waiting, and...
But he's got the bomb. This is so scary. He's got the bomb, and he's caught in a box now. This smoke needs to clear. He needs to get support from his mates.
Kaylee knows he's in there. Existence picks up the first kill. Existence going to get backstabbed. Shoxy makes the position work, and he's still got to be careful. Kaylee's right around that corner. His shadows not quite going to show here. Shoxy doing a little bit of damage, and Kaylee's actually down to 29. LDLC, one more opening kill. And it might be an avalanche starting that they can't stop on the Titan side. Shoxy takes down Maniac. Hiroshima comes in with the kill. They got 30 seconds left. This is a 2-on-3, and now Apex and Kenny, now they got to step it up.
Oh, man. Don't run across the site. There we go. Kiyoshima, he's going to be able to plant safe. Just avoid Kitchen, and Smith has picked up Kenny. This is now Apex 1v3 for Titan to keep them in this match, to keep them in the winner bracket of Group A.
Yeah, that one AWP on Smiths. He's already got the first kill, misses the second one, but it's worth it. Apex goes down, double for Smiths, and it's 16-12. LDLC win the first match on LAN that these teams get to try. But you're right, it's a best of 1. We're going to need more sample size. We need a bigger sample size to decide. There was a close match, though.
That's the shame, really, is that they're in the same group. So one of these teams will be advancing, one of these teams will not.
Unless they both beat Fnatic. Oh, sorry, Nip.
Unless they both beat Nip,
Yeah,
and we have a top 2 French team.
It can still happen somewhere.
Oh, yes, it could.
You can't count them out yet.
I don't know how the Swedish crowd is going to appreciate that, especially when these guys are going to be playing in Globen tomorrow if Nip aren't there. But, I mean, hell, Titan are not pleased. Titan cannot be pleased with this situation right now.
No, but they're gentlemen, they're professionals too, and you can see that they're all high-fiving each other and saying good game. So, yeah, really close. At 16-12, it could really go either way. So, nicely played all around from the Frenchman, and what an exciting match. I love it.
That was everything that we could have hoped it would be. And LDLC, I mean, just close. Whoever won, regardless, that was going to say so much about these two French teams, who was going to come up on it, who was not. But the fact that LDLC take it as well, they took the flack for it. They, you know, that MBK, you know, went behind his team's back, whatever, all the stories, the drama, everything that was around this. And everybody was looking at Titan to be the top dogs. And it's LDLC with an upset win here to put them into the winner match versus Nip.
Well, guys, we're going to go to a super short break, and then we'll be back straight away, NIP and LDLC. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.